Naga People's Front Legislator Party Leader Kuzuluzo Nienu pa illegal immigrants kan laga opor HornbillTV ke khushi ki Naga manu kan nijor laga state te minority hoi jabo chuti itu mamla bhal pra saidia na kori itu mamla do bishi chinta kuya laga ase koi kina Naga manu uthibole time hoise khushi Nienu khushi ki ILP implement kuribole mechanism do Register of Indigenous Inhabitants of Nagaland RIN ase aro ILP laga mamla aro illegal immigrants laga mamla do alak kuribole lage ta aro khushi ki ILP chulai gina permanent settlement kuribole na lage aro ita detention camps kan banabole time hua khushi.
You see, in everything we cannot blame the government also. We are equally at fault. But by and large, it is the government who has to implement. So blame goes to them. Since 2003, when I became the MLA for the first time, I was raising this issue and I continue to do so. Last assembly also I raised 2 times. The 2014 assembly is on the first session I raised this issue, and again in the upcoming action assembly I'm putting another question as far as illegal immigrants is concerned, because this is a matter of great concern for the Nagas. Our future is at total stake. We're going to land up minorities if we don't wake up on time. I know the government is also trying its best to implement it, because for the past nearly 1 month we have seen orders coming out. Every DC, isn't it? Government agencies also trying their level best. But to implement, there should be a mechanism, and there is no mechanism. And the mechanism to implement ILP strictly, or rather enforce it, is the RIN, Register of Indigenous Inhabitants of Nagas, which was brought out in 2019 by Bano Committee, I believe. If we put this into implementation, then ILP can strictly be implemented. And when you talk about ILP, every Indian you see in the street is not an illegal immigrant. They are Indian citizens. They have every right to come to Nagaland with a permit called ILP, a stay permit, or say for some few days or a week, or that can be extended. But while extending also, the implementing agencies should enforce it strictly. If their period is over, they should be forced to go back. If they overstay, they should be fined. And they should also have different categories of ILP permits. Business permit, this and that should be costlier. Visiting permit should be costlier, so on and so forth. Now, when you come to illegal immigrants and ILP issue, we should try and segregate these two. Illegal immigrants are also entitled for ILP, but their passport, their visas should be checked. And that ILP should not become the tool for them to come and stay here permanently. So when you enforce RIN, Indigenous Inhabitants, those who do not have that will be forced to go out. And so today now, the need of the hour is also having a detention camp to identify illegal immigrants, put them in detention camps, and fine them. The fine should be heavy so that they will not be able to pay, isn't it? Then deport them back with imprisonment or both. Then that way we can check. But Nagas are mixed up with illegal immigrants and ILP, and they're clubbing into the same thing. That's why we're having little problem in implementing this. But if RIN is implemented, it's going to be very helpful even in the upcoming delimitation exercise also. Because now almost all the non-Nagas, they have their voting rights. Yes, they may not, we have only 1 reserve seat. 59 is reserved, one is shell cast. Even if in Dimapur, supposing we have 5 seats, if all the voters are non-Nagas, the MLA becomes a puppet. He will not be able to voice anymore. Because if he voices issues, he will be choked out in the next election. These are the dangerous things. It means it has a chain of reaction.